lot more people drink in the morning. It actually makes sense to me. I mean, how do we do it now? You start drinking at 7 o'clock at night, you're drunk by 10, you go home, you sleep like shit, and you call in sick to work the next day. Instead of going to work, start drinking at 9 a.m. You're drunk by noon. Keep that rolling for a few more hours. You crash by 8 o'clock. You get a full night's sleep and wake up fresh and ready for a day at the job. If you're going to miss a day of work, you might as well miss it for something a little more Instagram worthy than sitting on a couch wrapped in a blanket watching Dr. Phil. If you don't think booze is the way to start your day, consider this. Breakfast is the only meal with specific cocktails. There's the mimosa, Bellini, there's the Bloody Mary, but those are the entry level. What I want in this imaginary scenario is my breakfast and something to take the edge off altogether in a well-ventilated area with no sharp edges. I'm talking about drinks like the miner's breakfast. Miner's breakfast is a beer with a raw egg cracked into it. And there's something out there called the El Parejate, a mix of instant coffee, sugar, cocoa, tequila, and milk straight from the cow's udder. You drink that, you could do anything. That's Tony Robbins in a glass. Now, I know those drinks might come in a little hot for most of you. Never fear. Poor Choice is here to save the day with Blueberry Pancake Liquer. Now, what troubles me here is not how they came up with this idea. There isn't a day that goes by that you don't say out loud, what would they think? And I'm talking about everyday tasks. What bothers me is what version of this product are we on? How many different combinations did they come up with before this one? I would feel better knowing that I'm not the first wave on Normandy Beach on the Blueberry Pancake Liqueur, so most of the landmines have been stepped on before I take my shot. Now we're having breakfast booze. I've got my robe on, and I'm going to drink out of my coffee cup this morning. If you're a regular viewer, you're probably waiting for the face, but it's not coming because I like this. The show is like playing Russian roulette, and eventually I was going to run out of empty chambers and find something that I enjoyed. And that happened today. This has all the elements of a nutritious breakfast, featuring the 4 food groups. The wheat and grains group, since spirits are made from grains. The fruit group with the blueberry. The dairy group, I taste butter in there, I do. And the meat group, or in this case, a meat substitute, which is booze. Now, I know I'm playing fast and loose with the truth here, but if you want to fact check me this deep into the video series, go ahead. We'll be sure to commission an obituary for your sense of humor. The only drawback that I see here is these are not real pancakes, so I don't have a little diner pillow to lay my head on when I get full. So what have we learned here today? First, drinking pancakes, a lot lighter than eating them. Second, I like this. I like it because it's drinking a meal, and there's a loss of gravity and balance. It's kind of like being an astronaut. Lastly, have you ever watched a food eating competition? They're disgusting. It's the only event that looks the same in fast forward than it does in reverse. The world record for pancake eating is 113 in 8 minutes. Then, 5 hours later, this guy set the record for most toilet paper used. You know what the world record is for drinking blueberry pancake liqueur? 4. I just said it taping this show. This is Poor Choice with John McClellan, the king of pancake booze.